Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome to Quest Play Enderal, Chapter 1. I'd like to welcome you all to this new series that I'm starting up. So I decided to pick up Enderal because they just released the Forgotten Stories DLC. I'm kind of like in a space where I had wanted to check this out for a while, but I've been up until last year I didn't actually have a computer that I could even run modded Skyrim, let alone anything else. So it's been kind of on the back burner, but this is something I'm super excited to try out. So this is going to be a 100% blind playthrough. And and it's going to be unmodded as well. So I know Enderal does come with a couple of mods by default. And like SKSE, SkyUI, stuff like that. I'm not sure what else it really kind of comes with. I have seen maybe like the first half hour of the main story just via other YouTubers and stuff. But yeah, so if you guys aren't familiar with what Enderal is, it's a total conversion mod for Skyrim. So it takes place excuse me, using the Skyrim engine, Skyrim assets, that kind of thing, but it is its own universe, its own fictional lore, fictional history. So, and unlike with Skyrim, it's not something that I know beforehand. I think it takes place on a world called Vyn, V-Y-N, and on a continent called Enderal. That's about pretty much all I know, but I know that this has been highly recommended by many people. And so yeah, this is going to be running kind of in parallel with my Azalea series. I have plans to basically I'll start uploading this one maybe at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and keep Azalea at her spot at 12 noon. And so real quick, I had started a new game the other day just to kind of make sure everything works. Let's get started here in Quest Play Enderal. Oh. Nice day in summer. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. I mean, yeah, obviously I need to do that, but I want to explore first. It's that's disturbing. Typically, you don't see burning crosses, burning crucified skeletons. And this one must be a child like me. That's not good. Oh, there's a teddy bear here, so that's nice. Alright. Assuming I gotta go this way, but yes. The nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in a battle, they tore out the liver and the heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. Speaking of creepy. Let's see. Oh, nice little fishing pond here. That's nice. And we can go fishing after we explore the crucified skeletons. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Wow. Scribbled note. O Lord, O Maker, I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig on the currents of time. A sheep without a shepherd. Free me from my vices, and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive too my wife and child. Deliver me from my pains, and bless us with your everlasting mercy. Alright, I'm just gonna put that back where I found it. Seems a little disrespectful to take it. Alright. I suppose I should go speak with my father. Alright.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
All right. Dad, why do you have a heart on the table? Oh, looks like we got lots of copies of meat. No vegetarians in this house.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And... oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period.
You don't seem that sad.
No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was the masked men. Please listen to me.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny, the loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Ow.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes, a terrible dream.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
Blame myself? What makes you think that?
Well, there must be a reason that you dream the same thing over and over, mustn't there? I'm no scholar, but maybe these dreams are trying to tell you something. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. But even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Me too, but we're gonna pay our debt as soon as we have earned some money over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neramis are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Half Eternia, native to the swampy continent Mare Araneth, the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eternia to escape to other countries where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magical talent. Some revered them for it. Many Eternia earned their life as traveling minstrels. Half Eternia start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. Half Arizalian. Originating in the barren and steppe-like continent Arizale, the Arizalian are a divided people. While the nomadic natives in the steppes maintain their pantheistic traditions, the coastal inhabitants regard them as a primitive and struggle for recognition as a fully fledged part of the civilized world. Half Arizalian start with a bonus for heavy armor, two-handed, health, and handicraft. Half Kilenian. As a secluded people, the inhabitants of the Belt of Kile are said to have a reclusive mind. Kilenians are deemed as blessed businessmen, a rumor that can be ascribed to the Blue Island Coalition, which is Vin's biggest trading company and is located in Kile, among other things. Kileans start with a bonus on rhetorics, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and marksman. Half Byranian. Byranians originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable. At the same time, it is also known as a cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admire Kira for its advanced culture, they are often deemed heretical and immoral, especially in religious continents like Enderal. Yeah, that's who I am.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Man, it smells like 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Realize I didn't exactly do what you said, and I took on the young one.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Maybe we should turn ourselves in?
After we've beaten up 2 of their sailors? Oh, great idea. Really. Especially considering what they say about this captain of theirs. What do they call her? The Blood Siren? No, that won't work. Damn it! Tie them up. Yes, that's it. We need to tie them up and gag them. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Found a rope.
Lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no!
What's going on?
What are you doing? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Osteen, the 2 of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am?
Don't answer
I know
that.
your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Ow.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, team.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Every time I close my eyes, where am I? Alright. Vagrant, poison what the? Raider. Trickster. Suitable, a suitable armor. The memories of Vagrant teach me in the usage of poisons, potions, and light armor. Tier 1, light armor is 17% more effective. Tier 2, light armor is another 15% more effective. Focus. This memory unlocks all mage disciples for you. You receive a permanently boosted... I receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration as the talent focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. Tempest. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for me. Also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants me the rage, which raises my weapon damage for a short time. One called Assassin 2, right? This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines for me. My stamina's regeneration is boosted by 20%, and I receive the talent Shadow of the Wind, which lets me move more silently for a short period of time and raises my critical hit chance by 7%. Alright. Interesting. What was that? Oh. I'm gonna puke. I feel dizzy. Alright, well, I guess I need to work my way inland. So, with that all out of the way, we've arrived here on Enderal. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Chapter 1 of Quest Play Enderal, and I will see you all next time.